Join in on the fun and grab your glue gun. It's the Preppy Crafty Girl Show.
Hi, crafty friends and fellow craft thrifters. Here for a haul. I have an issue because my Goodwill bins is by my grocery store. And so I have a hard time staying out. This time I set a timer, and that's what I'm going to have to do from now on. 20 minutes. I give myself 20 minutes, and then it takes, 5 minutes to check out and whatever. So that I'm in and I'm out, and that's what I do. And so I am now kind of sourcing for an upcoming swap that I know is going to happen in the summer, but I know my June is going to be bizarre. So I'm trying to source now. I don't know the parameters around it because I didn't do it last year, but I heard Carol with Crinkle Path mention it. So I've been kind of starting to source a wide variety of Christmas items. And so anyway, so I thought, well, I'll just run in there. It's a good place to get little stuff and just see what they have and don't hang around and go in, get out. So some things are going to have on it a Goodwill tag, but it's not the price that I paid for it, because by the time it reaches the outlet, it is really on its way to the landfill or recycling. And so they mark it really cheap. Now, mine does not do by the pound, which I'm very grateful for. They do by the item, which means it's way less than if you paid by the pound. Because could you imagine paying by the pound for a bunch of books? So they don't do that. They charge you by the book. I don't know how much they charge for books. Maybe 50 cents to $1, I think. I forgot. I think it might be 50 cents for children's books, $1 but I'll have to look because I don't remember. Anyway, so I'm going to go through this up that's on my desk. I don't have this one. In fact, I have never even seen this, The American Southeast, A Guide to Florida and Adjacent Shores. And I just thought, I love these Golden Press books, and I have a lot of them. But to be honest, I've never even seen this one. I have the seashell one and the trees and a lot of the flowers and the bird ones. But I've never seen this. Of course, this is going to have a little bit of everything in it, which I think is kind of cool. So I'll look forward to kind of going through this and reading about everything that you can find in the Southeast. Anyway, so I did pick that up. I thought I can add this to my collection. These I don't tear up. I just have a collection. I found also the Ottabon Society Field Guide to Northern American Trees, which I found was very interesting book. I'd never seen this one either. I do have this one in the birds, but I did not know they made one in the trees. And I think this would be really cool. I do have a black walnut tree in my backyard that I keep threatening I need to, next time it drops its walnuts, I need to grab, because you can make walnut ink from it. And I would love to make my own walnut ink. You actually crush it, make crystals, and then you can dye stuff with it. So that is this book. I found this little car coaster. How cute is this? Christmas, some little ceramic. I thought this would be great to put in a swap, a little more practical thing. I don't know what we're supposed to put in our swap, but anyway, I just thought I would get that because it's Christmas. How cute is this? Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Philippians 4:4. This is a little writing tablet, but look at the sweet little birds, and it's got a butterfly up here. Anyway, so I picked that up. Then I picked this up. Okay, I'm running out of space to put things. I picked this one up. I saw the seashell. I didn't know what it was going to be, but it is actually stationery. So it's this lovely peach with the seashell. How pretty is that? It's got some lint in there. But it's a pretty linen. It has a nice texture, and it has the embossed seashell. I'm going to have to hit these with the heat tool because these are all sealed, but they do have silver foil on the inside. So I will hit those with the heat tool And these are going to make their way into a nice little summer journal, and I'll probably put that in there also. I did find this. I am personally not going to do this. It's a counted cross stitch. Not that I couldn't. I could. It's a little garden scene, and I may just include this in with like a kit. So I picked that up. It's never been opened. I did pick this up, this Hallmark Paper Wonder. I've never seen these, but it is 3D. So a pop-up card with an envelope. And I thought, oh my goodness, I just love this, even if it's just sitting out, but I could even send it to someone. Be a novel idea, send a card to someone. Okay, I found this Viking office products. I'm not really sure if this was like a giveaway that they did, but because you know me, I'm doing my patriotic journal. Why not get some patriotic gift wrap, vintage gift wrap? So I did pick that up. Okay, then I found these peel and stick glitter gift tags from holiday time. Remember, I'm doing that swap, so I did pick these up. I'm gonna keep this in here. It looks like the glitter does come off, so I'm gonna keep those in there, but I got that. I also got for the swap this tissue. So, you know, good for wrapping it in. Then I found, I don't know what this is. It's some kind of Mylar-ish holographic. Perfect for my 80s journal I'm doing for myself. I think. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but anyway, it'll be interesting. Have any ideas, let me know. I found these sequins of a princess, and I thought immediately of Carrie the Paper Monkey. And I don't know if she has some of this or she wants any of it. I can send her some. It's got little castles and high heel shoes, and it says princess, so I don't know. But I picked that up. Then I found the Bahamas. It's better in the Bahamas. These are playing cards, but I love these for summer. These little cards. And I love that they are this way because then you could glue them down and actually use them as a pocket. You know, most cards go like this, but these actually go like this. So I think that's really neat. I found these. I'm not going to make a bracelet. It's a DIY bracelet kit. I will use them instead. You could stitch them on, or I could just use them in shakers. So I'm not going to make myself a bracelet with that. You can make 3 bracelets if you want. Okay, mushrooms. How cute are these? These would be just cute on a front top of a package, stuck in a planter. I don't know. I think the smaller ones I could put an eye hook at the top and make it, I think I can just pop it off. Oh my goodness, this as a charm, oh adorable. Like for nursery rhymes or Alice in Wonderland. Really cute. Nature journals, just super cute. So I picked those up. I'm so happy they come off the stick that easy. I did pick up these firefighters for charms for the, I'm doing that firefighter journal. And so I did get the little action figures. I found these wood beads. They're just natural, but I'm thinking that I could probably decoupage on them. Is my, like with tissue paper or a napkin, you know, all the little scraps of napkin that you may have left over. I'm gonna try it. I've done wooden buttons. I don't see why I couldn't just put it on beads. They may end up being really cute. So look out for that video coming soon. Okay, I found this Recollections Happy New Year stamp for my planner. I thought that'd be kind of neat. It's never even been used. It was $6. I think they charged me like 25 cents. I did find this because I love their this Adam Kurtz. I love his journals. So it just kind of gets you going with creativity, and it gives you things that you can, has prompts. They're just fun. And so like putting like 10 things I'm really good at. 1, making lists. And then you just, so it's like a listing prompt. And when I saw this in there, I knew immediately what it was. I have 2 or 3 other ones. It's just paper. Tear this page in half. So you're supposed to like destroy, you know, it's kind of like that. What was that lady that did destroy this journal or wreck this journal or something like that? So an internet to-do list, then plan a weekend getaway, and then go. So really nice, good kind of prompts. And it looks like somebody's already used it. They just started tearing out. They tore it out and then they donated the rest. But I like this, LOL. If at first you don't succeed, that's okay. If you never succeed, I don't know what to tell you, honestly. It's pretty funny. Tape a business card to this page. So even if you cut these, I may cut it out and then, you know, rebind it. Anyway, pick that up. So if you ever see these, they're the Adam J. Kurtz books. They're a lot of fun. I found the biggest, most beautiful Christmas tree. Again, I've got to do that swap, so I thought, well, this would be kind of neat to put in it. These are squirrels, and they're little artsy squirrels, so how cute are those pages? Oh my goodness, I found this book, How to Draw Cartoons, and I could not leave it. I used to love Sid Hoff. If you can ever look up Sid Hoff and see his cartoons, he's famous cartoonist from back in the day. And this book is from 1975. You would think that someone has already kind of done this, but this is actually his artwork. So teaching you how to do scale, motion, put them on a diet, make them fat, put them on a diet. Anyway, I'm so excited about this. I love his characters. So he teaches you how to do the cat and the dog, and then he teaches you to put them up in the tree. And then chasing, so teaches you like how to change their body motion. Draw some lines, draw a lion. Draw yourself in the racing car and go for a ride. See, draw the car. Anyway, I love it. Now draw a policeman pointing to a sign. Oh, so cute. I'm excited about that one. Going in my collection. Then I found these cranes. Oh, this salmon coral color is just gorgeous. I want to make a journal just using the envelopes. So cranes is just such a beautiful stationery line. These are, they're just, I'm a paper person. I love good paper, and they have the watermark, and they're 100% cotton fiber, which is very amazing. So I'm super excited about those. I love that salmony coral color for summer. It's like one of my favorites. I found a little envelope of sunflowers. So these will be cute to put in summer garden, whatever. Even on this, on that envelope. How cute is that? And these are probably, are they stickers? Oh, they're stickers. They're probably from Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I'm not real familiar with kind of what Hobby Lobby carries now. I don't really, haven't been there. I I found some practical things. If you ever come across, I can't believe that Goodwill wanted $8 for these. Are you kidding me? Okay, these are actual tiebacks, but they make great hooks. And I have them in my storm closet, and so I wanted a couple more because they're heavy duty. If you hang them like this to hang backpacks on, or your my solar light and things like that. So when I saw them, I wanted to pick them up because they're great to even use in your garage for like extra hoses or extra electrical cords and things like that. So if you ever come across tiebacks, you don't have to use them as a tieback, use them as a hook. They are heavy duty and are amazing to use. More practical things I got are these little plates, fun little plates. So I always pick these up when I can find them, especially if they're gonna go headed to the landfill. Found these for the swap, little Christmas trees or winter trees, and then a little woody with a Christmas tree on the top. These are Recollections brand. So I found this bead mat. You know, I've never bought bead mat before. This is by Doris, and but now that I'm really getting into, oh, there's actually 2 of them in here. So, but it's to keep your beads from rolling around while you're working on them and to set your tools down. So anyway, I'm never like, I don't know. I never forked out the money to actually buy a bead mat. So when I saw it at the bins and I knew they were going to charge me a penny for it, I was like, sold. So I did get those. I found some napkins. Actually, another practical note. I do have these. These are from IKEA. I've used these a lot in decoupage. However, I also use them for practical uses. And again, these are going to the landfill. And napkins, I don't know if you price, they're like around $4 or whatever, but if you can get them for 10 cents, I picked them up. Now, these are only Dollar Tree versions or Dollar General versions, so they're probably not that great of a napkin, but okay, a napkin's a napkin. And if it keeps it out of the landfill, I'm happy. I found some seam binding, some blanket binding, and then again, this is really interesting. This is like, oh, what do you call that? Not jean, denim, chambray. Chambray, like almost like a denim look, but it's chambray. That was really neat. Let me show you what else I found. I got all kinds of little items. I found a little plate because I was looking for something I could feed that cat that comes around my house. I've been giving him tuna just a little bit every now and then. Not every day when he comes down, just to kind of keep him coming around because I want him to catch the mice. So, oh, and then this, I put it in this bag because it says Home of the Free because of the Brave for Patriotic thing. But I also found 2 flags, so I'm super excited about those for my front door. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but anyway, I had a little patriotic theme going there, and it was in there, and I needed to bring my stuff home, so I grabbed that. All right, so let's do all the piping, soutache braid, and I found some more bias tape, and I found seam binding, bias tape, seam binding. Now this is interesting. I don't know that it's still, this is iron-on hem tape, so I don't know, but I love the pink color. It's nice and fun. Some purples I got, and then another soutache braid, and then found some more seam binding. So got lots of that because, you know, here's another one. This is the actual seam binding, but it's the lace. Okay, I found this Spiderwick creature capture game. I have the Spiderwick book, which everybody was altering, and so I never did anything with it. I bought it years ago. It's got like pop-up windows, and people were taking it and altering it just because it's a great book to alter. And when I saw this, I'm like, I'm going to get this because that book, I need to dig it out and put it up as a mystery date with a book Date with a Mystery book, art book that I'm doing, that series, and that will be coming. So if you were a Spiderwick Chronicle fan, then, you know, look for that coming to my shop, because that'll go in there. And of course I'll put in some ephemera and stuff because I tend to do that. Okay, then I found this little cup, like a mixing bowl measuring cup thing from Barbie, but this is good for a cookbook journal. Oh my goodness, I found these platforms. How cute are these going to be? These like little platform shoes. Everything needs to be cleaned. I found this Cheshire cat, a little purse, and I got these all for charms. I found this because this will be a cute little charm on my swap, the Carol swap, Christmas swap in July. And then I picked this up because it's a cute little sewing tomato, and this would be cute on a sewing journal. Of course, I need to take out all these needles and stuff before I put it on a journal because I wouldn't want anybody to be poked, but I will do that. I found a little milk carton. So all these right here are going to be used as charms. Just a couple. I found some Christmas ribbon, so that's another good thing to put in my partner's swap. And I think, oh no, I've got 2 more items. One is pretty big, so I don't know that it's gonna fit in here, but I got this index bin, and they wouldn't sell me just the cards. Of course, he only charged me he charged me $1.70 for it with tax. And so, he wouldn't sell it to me, he wanted me to take it all. And I just wanted the cards, but they're always trying to clear stuff out. So anyway, I only wanted the cards because I wanted these blue dividers. Oh, like seriously. And so, anyway, I don't know what this was, but it's all typed on and had all these index cards in here that were typed on. Some are written on. Not really sure what it was for, but I really just wanted those. So for $1.70, to me, oh, look at the KOA campgrounds. KOA campground. For me, it was worth it. It was worth the $2. Anyway, yeah, I got that. So, don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't really need it. I've got tons of them up in storage, my craft storage room. And then last, oh no, I have a couple other things. I just saw them on my desk. I did get this, a practical thing. It is a card shuffler. I am in a canasta group, and I love playing canasta. Even if I don't, it only is a 2 deck, so that's really only good to play with one other person if you're going to play canasta. But anyway, so I did get that. Then I found, okay, this is the last thing. I found some things that I could put in the swap too, just as packaging for, apparently this was $4, but anyway. So some, just for the packaging, these little cute items, little handcrafted items to put on the packaging for the Christmas swap. I did get those. I think I'm pretty set for this Christmas swap, let me tell you. And I also found this little tin that I thought was really cute to package something for the Christmas swap. It's the it's a Russell Stover. It's from 2023, but I thought it was a cute little Santa tin to package my gift in or whatever. So that will end up probably being something I package my swap in. I don't know what we're swapping because I've never done this, though. But anyway, I have lots of stuff to choose from. I think it's going to be a fun swap. So go follow Carol at the Crinkled Path. Sign up for her swap. And I don't know who I'm swapping with yet. And she just announced that she's going to do it again this year. But I don't really know anything about it, so that'll be interesting to find out what's going on, because I already feel like I want to do it, and I don't even know anything about it, but I'm all in for swaps. So Thanks for following me and for liking and subscribing for more content. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers, and I will be back. I've got some crafty goodness, and apparently I'm going to be decoupaging wood beads. So see you guys next time. Bye.